In today's video, let's showcase the first Neptune Crown Bunker Buddy up against the Shiny Wumbo Dungeon Master. Let's go. Okay, so we don't have these units and I'm not buying them, but luckily we have Medicine, the pay-to-winner, with 2 Bunker Boys actually. He's giving us the number 53 one, which is absolutely insane. And then we'll use his Cuddle E-Hugs as well in a separate video because, yeah, obviously I don't want to level mine up. Only 39 exist, apparently. I don't know if that's true. And there we go. A big shout out to Medicine. Check out his channel down below. I'm sure he doesn't need the shout out, but we're going to give it to him anyway. Such a nice fella overall. Great guy. He offered. I didn't even ask. He offered. So, yeah, he's a great guy. Everyone sub to him. All right, so of course our unit doesn't have Neptune Crown on it, even though this is glitched here. It obviously doesn't have Neptune Crown if I equip it here. So I'm now on my alt with 12,300 trait rerolls if needed and 367 goldens, which we will be using first in order to get Neptune Crown on the Bunker Boy so we can do a fair test. So I'll be back with you guys once we actually get Neptune's Crown. Let's do this. With 30 goldens left, it doesn't look like we're going to get it with the golden ones, but that's okay because we do also have 12,308 trait rerolls, and with the 10,000 pity that guarantees it. So I'll just be back once we get it. I'm hoping we don't have to waste all 10,000 trait rerolls to get it, because this isn't even my unit, but of course I want to make it good for you guys to showcase it fully like I do with every unit. We're now at the halfway mark. No Neptune's Crown. I think we're going to get pitied out here. I should have just used the new Neptune Crown potion, it seems. Okay, so I'm back, and there's a tiny bit of an issue. I hit Neptune Crown 7,000 rerolls ago, and just wasted 7,000 rerolls, basically. So that's great, but we do have Neptune Crown on the unit now, which is good. So let's re-roll for the God roll, of course. Which we can't really even do because I have no trait rerolls left, but let's at least see if we can get secret formula. And no, we cannot. So I'm going to trade this back over to my main account, and we will get the God roll, hopefully, at least. All right, we've got the Bunker Boys back in our possession. Let's go see what we can do with the God roll. Of course, let's equip it into our first slot, and let's go. Come on, give it to us. Oh, we have 26 rerolls. No. Will I even get secret formula this time? Let's see, please. Just give it to me. Okay, 20 left, and it doesn't look like we're going to get it this time either, but we do have 2 goldens and nothing. OMG, this is so insane. I'm going to buy 25. Sorry, we're going to buy 20 rerolls there. And let's get as many rerolls as we can from here. Luckily, they're quite cheap. And now let's try again with 89 rerolls. At least give us the secret formula part. Come on. At least that. Okay, so 50 rerolls left. I genuinely don't know if I'll get secret formula. This is absolutely insane. I have never struggled this hard to get secret formula or sidekick for that matter on the God roll. Oh my gosh. Are we kidding me? That is absolutely crazy. I'm going to open some chests here. Here's a 10 chest. Then let's open these 42 legendary chests and see what happens. Okay, so let's see. 79 rerolls now. Secret formula, please. Oh, there we go. We got secret formula on the bottom, which I actually think we need. And then let's go for sidekick now. Let's see if we can get it. Come on, just give me sidekick. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Please, 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 please. No sidekick. Oh my god. But look at the stats now. 324,000 damage, 0.1 SPA with 75 range. That's absolutely incredible. Oh my god. This thing might actually be so broken to the point it's a scam considering the price tag. If you guys don't know, this thing costs 10,000 Robux. Well, $9.95. Rip to everyone who bought this loyalty pass at the start and still can't get the Bunker Boys, but everyone who spends a discounted version can. Absolutely scam. But yeah, let's test to see how good it is. I really hope this thing isn't overpowered considering how big of a scam it is. If it overshadows units like this Dungeon Master, which is way harder to get and way more valuable than this thing, I will actually be livid. Livid. Okay, I've got a few more trait rerolls. I'm really hoping I can just get it on this account and not have to trade it again. We've got 100, so that's like 33 tries. Please just give us sidekick in the next 100 rerolls. Please, 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 please. I beg. This game is so annoying. We get it on the last one. 2 out of 3 and we get the sidekick. Let's go. So now we can actually test him. First things first, let's take him to the boss battle and see how fast he can kill the last boss. So here we go. We've got the Bunker Boy by himself. And yeah, let's see how fast or how long or how much damage he does to the tier 5 lionfish like I do for every other unit. And here we go. We fortunately did get the glitch. I think they might have fixed it actually. But yeah, the lionfish is here. Oh my gosh. 324,000. I think it actually is doing that much. Okay, so I've enabled tower VFX. I'm hoping you guys can hear the machine gun. It does sound pretty cool and it does look pretty cool. I like the mayo being thrown too. I think this is overall a really, really cool tower. Unfortunately, it is the scummiest tower I've ever seen in tower defense history. This actually beats the Hydra Karen, considering that they did implement the pass and did promise rewards for the early birds. But for this to come out, yeah, this is a scam of a unit. 10,000 Robux to basically overshadow everything else and beat the game we've already done 10 million damage in the first minute, which is absolutely insane. There's not even one unit close to this. This is literally about 5 times better than the second best unit. It's incredible how overpowered this is. I'm not even kidding. 10 million damage every minute on the boss. So we've now hit the 2-minute mark, and yeah, it's actually doing 9.5 million damage every minute. But still, if you've seen my other tests and what we're about to compare it against the dungeon, you know how overpowered that truly is. It's actually broken. Like, it's straight up broken. It's unfair. It overshadows every other unit. This will be the new and by far best unit by about 5x in this game. And here we got 1 shot left to beat this thing with 2 minutes and what, 13 seconds remaining. That's insane. So yeah, 2 minutes 46 seconds of playtime, and we beat the boss by itself. And the most comparable unit to the bunker boys would be the dungeon here, so I'm gonna get one the exact same level. Also, this does have an advantage. It is shiny wumbo. But let's take this dungeon master that does 132,000 damage every 0.6 into the boss battle and see what it can do. And just keep in mind that only 40 of these exist, and they were a super hard grind to obtain, and almost no one in the game even has this while we go through this boss battle. For a new unit to overshadow this for only $100, and that can be redeemed instantly. So we're approaching the first minute down, and as you can see here, we've not even done 3 million damage yet. We've done about 2.8, almost 3 million. So even compared to the second best thing in the game, which is comparable because they're similar attacks with a line/pierce, the bunker boys is still 3 times better and also 100 times easier to get. So yeah, this thing's rigged. With 5 seconds left, we're not even gonna kill this thing. It has about half its health left. And yeah, so we killed this boss with half the time left, and this time we get it about half the health left. 14 million damage in the 5 minutes. All in all, I'm going to say Neptune Crown level 50 regular, no shiny wumbo bunker boys, is 4 times better than the previous best dungeon master. But let's do it. Let's do the suffering. Let's take him into endless and see how far he can get all alone. We obviously need a crusty crab so we don't leak. But yeah, let's get that in. Boom. And it's only 3,000 a place. You'd think that it would at least be a bit more, but I guess not. Anyway, country endless A, the standard. Let's do it. All right, and here we go. Let's get our crusty crabs down. I kind of forgot to do that quick. Do I not have auto skip on? What's going on? Oh, I have auto skip off. No, so I gotta restart. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got auto skip on and the 5x. Let's get these crusty crabs down quick and then upgrade them quick. Oh no, 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 I can't click on it. Upgrade. Okay, we can't upgrade it anyway. Okay, we've got enough upgrades, I think, to place. Oh my gosh, look at its range with side. Holy moly, look how fast he attacks too on 5x. This thing is so OP. This is unupgraded too, and it's got all this range. Let's see what happens when we upgrade him. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna set this one to last so it can pierce down here, because if you didn't know, if you set a line unit to last, it will shoot through everything else anyway. So bang, here's the max stack. 648,000 damage every 0.1 with 100 range. And I know that SPA is off, but this unit's attack animation is actually super fast. So basically, this thing's super unfair and overshadows everything. No other unit's going to even be worth using. Like, getting a 5-star versus 0-star Dungeon Master now doesn't make a difference. You won't even go way further with how OP this thing is. I'm actually very disappointed in the dev team for making this update and for making this Robux only and making it that much better than everything else. I obviously had strong opinions about the Hydra Cannon and still do, but at least that unit wasn't that much better than everything else. It was just the best unit and easy to obtain, cheap to obtain, and easy to get. This unit's just a bit more expensive and absolutely game breaking. I hope this video encourages no one to buy it. In fact, the exact opposite. Genuinely speaking, something this OP for that expensive, I would not be buying it. I would be rallying against it and saying this is unfair, nerf it, refund everybody. And I hope everyone does the same, because this unit is absolutely unfair. I encourage people, actually, if you can, to dupe this thing. But yeah, and I'm just saying, I hope there's an easy way for everyone to get it, because it is $100. I don't want people paying that. I really hope, you know, that there's just a method of obtaining it easier, we'll say. Let me sell these farms. They make a really annoying sound effect. And let me get back to you guys when we start struggling. And yeah, this is going to take a while. Okay, so since I'm on last, things are actually getting by like this. Luckily, they've got caught here, so I might have to set one of these to first just as some, you know, some safety. Because yeah, even this big slow anchovy, it's getting by, and we're obviously targeting last, so we're not hitting it at all. So actually, let me set this one to first real quick. We are going to go to first just to make sure we survive here. Because, yeah, I don't know if it's just the line attack or why it's so weak, but it's actually not that good in game. It just, you can make it good, obviously. If you move him, if I moved it here, went back to last, went on 1x, you can make a line unit really good. And it's still really good, mind you. But yeah, it's not as good on paper as it is in game. We are about to take damage on 547. Oh my god. No way. It is so weak. It is so weak. Thank god it is weak. But if you play him right, he's so good. But he's so weak. So I did go on 1x just to keep myself alive while I had to do something quick. But let's go back to 5x to make things fair. I don't think it would have made a drastic difference because we are going to die on this wave either way. And it is crazy that we do die so early because, you know, King Jellyfish on 1x, of course, made it to 630. But there we go. We actually die on wave 560. All right, guys. Well, we do have to keep in mind that this thing is single target. Either way, it should have done a lot more damage and killed those big slows way faster. Of course, line from far away doesn't work as good as it should. So yeah, a lot of people were, I was actually arguing with a lot of people. They were saying, it falls off a lot, it's going to do 100k, whatever. In Discord, I was like, it doesn't matter if it's line. It doesn't fall off that much, maybe half. But yeah, if you aren't moving this thing around and redirecting it to the boss, it's really not that OP. But still, if you are doing that, it is 4 times better than every other unit in the game, and obviously 4 times better against the boss, as we showed, versus the dungeon. And yeah, this dungeon is the former best unit in the game when it comes to Pierce and line, so it is a fair comparison. Of course, Pierce is better. I do think Dungeon Master alone would make it further and endless because of its spikes and lava that it leaves, as well as hitting through multiple enemies and not falling off. But this bunker, boys, when you pair it with an AoE against a boss, it's going to be reckless, and we will prove that soon when Zep goes for the record. Also, in the next video, we'll be showcasing the new shiny Wumbo potions. My friend's about to get 2 of them, Daskell and Clokey. So they said I can showcase them. So we'll be showcasing it in the next video, guys. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on. That'll be coming out ASAP. And also apply pressure to this game for doing this scammy thing. Not only is it a scam because releasing a unit for $100 and making it non-free to play is already a scam, especially when it's this good. But everyone who bought the subscription early on, at least me, I rushed to buy it because I thought I was going to get one of the low mints, okay, one of the low mint numbers, because it did say talk about mint numbers on the 12th month. But then they come out and then they include the mints with people who buy it right here for 10,000 Robux. Not to mention, yeah, I get my first 3 months here, but now to buy to the 12th month, I'd end up spending just as much as I would just buying 12 months up front. So basically, all the months I bought prior were for nothing. I got no rewards, no benefit, as opposed to the people with the year-long one. And they just get theirs right away. And I don't even get a discount. So it's incredible. It's a scam. I canceled my thing. I'll never be spending a single dollar on this game ever again. Unless they start changing. Unless they start some major reforms. I think they need new management, honestly. I encourage someone to go buy out this company and actually run it properly because it is sad. And they're going to say, oh, it's hard. What game do you run? But really, management and execution and just organization, and then also everything, all the implementation is just horrible. Every idea they have, terrible. Tons of backlash. Almost full in and full out. But I will say the crafting is good. But other than that, put pressure on these guys. And yeah, let's get some change to happen or stop spending money. You can easily boycott companies, okay? Look at Bud Light. Look at Disney. Look at Tesla, for example. You can boycott companies. Stop spending money with them. Let's send this stock price down, okay? And stop spending money until they learn. Please. I encourage you all, because as you can see here, 450 of these exist, which means 4.5 million in Robux, or $45,000 technically, even though Robux again are not worth as much, have been dumped into this. Okay, that is incredible. That is crazy. Genuinely, I can see, like, when I tell people business is easier than you think, it's because of people like this who spend $100 on this scam. How can you scam yourself that easily? I don't get it. But anyways, guys, another thing with this pass, why I bought it too, is because I thought it was only a subscription-based model with credit cards, okay, where you had to spend $12.99 USD or $9.99 USD a month, however much it is. I don't even know. And if it was USD strictly and only, then that means that everyone with the sketchy Robux, like Violet TD, who is a known person who does sketchy Robux, buys them for half price, those people get flushed out of the market, and now this unit is exclusive to people who actually spent USD on it and not Robux. Robux can obviously be obtained from scams like this game, through people buying them for half price, people in other countries who get cheaper deals, and also through developers who have millions of Robux. So for them to be included in the market now, it makes it so this thing is a lot less limited. If we actually had to spend 140 USD, that would have been a way, or 120 USD. That's a way different story than if it is 10,000 Robux. 10,000 Robux are worth about 30 USD in terms of DevX. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Please stop spending money on SpongeBob Tower Defense. Thank you. Goodbye.